There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now, you're watching Casino is the Name, and I've been getting a lot of questions from college students all over the world, and I wanted to try to clear some things up for you guys. I can't really speak on what it's like being an accountant in another country, but an accountant in this country I can speak on. So there's a lot of misinformation out there about accounting salaries. I'm not sure where the information is coming from. I'm guessing they're doing surveys. I have no idea where the information is coming from. But unless you're getting the information directly from an HR department, from said businesses, then it's really hard to really say, because you don't know where someone is in their career or anything like that. So I was talking to a college student, and he was trying to figure out what he was going to major in. He was like, I like accounting. He thought he saw something saying that the salary is about 50-something thousand. And I don't know anyone working in accounting making that. And that's not necessarily like a bad salary for maybe some other occupations, but that is not normal in this field. 50,000 a year is not normal. Salaries are usually a bit higher than that. For this kind of thing, I try to use a real gauge to kind of get a real understanding of about what I could expect someone working in accounting to be making. All right. So as a guide, the United States government is the largest employer. And so what I would do is I would look up whatever the occupation is. If it's nursing, I would look up what the United States government is paying nurses to get a guide. Because with it being the largest employer, the salaries are probably not even the highest for that sector, but it'll give you a good understanding of about what you should or could be earning. You may not want to work for the government, and that's not even what we're talking about here. We're just talking about getting a gauge on what you could be earning. And so the average income for an accountant in the United States government is, hold on, I'm getting a call, somebody trying to call me. Hold on, let me look it up. It is $114,553.41 for 2018. We're now in 2020. I'm sure that number is going to be higher than that this year. It was probably higher than that last year as well, but $114,553.41 is what the average accountant made working for the United States government. And let's see. It looks like the SEC paid the highest average salaries. The average salary for the SEC was $204,543. That's right. United States government, if you work for the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, you were making on average $204,543. All right. So the highest paid accountant for the United States government made $282,080 in 2018. Now, that is let me see, what's the right phrase? That is not the most money that an accountant has made in the United States. That's just the highest paid government accountant, right? Because there are guys working for hedge funds, there are guys or running hedge funds, there are guys who have their own accounting practices who are making way more than that. There are senior partners at Big Four firms making between $450,000 and $3 million. So the government is just a good gauge to see what you could be making. Worst case scenario, in my opinion. I I don't know where this information is coming from that these college students are seeing, but if you want to, look up whatever your occupation is. If you're a nurse, type in nursing for the federal government, see what the salary on average is. You can go to Fed Data Center and kind of look at different occupations and see kind of what the different salaries are for whatever you're majoring in or thinking about majoring in. Don't just go to school and get a degree and then don't know what you can even make. Believe me, I've talked to so many college students, and this is what they're doing. They're getting a degree in culinary arts and can't tell me how much a degree in culinary arts can earn them. They're getting a degree in engineering, don't have any idea of what the salary is. And I'm not saying that those careers have bad salaries. It's just that you should know, right? If you're coming from an environment like what I came from, we are not at the liberty of just going to college for whatever we want to go to school for. We have to go for something practical. We have to go and get something we can use. Do not go to school and rack up $60,000 getting undergrad and a master's, and your brother or your cousin who drives semi-trucks is making 3 times the amount of money you're making with no student loan. Don't do it. Just don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to your family. You spend a lot of time in school reading and doing essays. Make it count for something. Get something you can use. Once you get some money, then you can go take the pottery classes. Do that later on. But right now, if you're trying to do something to help your mom out, if you're trying to do something that you can do something for your children, build houses, whatever it is, get something you can use. You know, your number one asset is your earning potential, and protect that, or increase that, add value to it. So anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. I'm out. Yeah, hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. It's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.